Hey guys, and welcome back to another Conan Exiles Easy Base Edition build. Today we are building a Teleporter Outpost designed to fit anywhere on the map and hold a transportory stone within. The requirements for this build are on screen now, though as always you can use any material you prefer. So without further ado, let's get started. Firstly, start off with this pillar and ceiling baseplate design. Next, use the pillar trick to place pillars in the corners. This is an optional step. If you don't like it or you'd prefer not to use it, you can do that too. If you do choose to use it, place the pillars on the corners of the main area and in the middle of every other tile on the round section. Next, build up a second level of ceilings on the circular section, then use walls to close off the gaps beneath the ceilings on both the square and round segments. Next, the ground floor walls. Use sloping sides on the corners for detailing and then add an entranceway, and use inverted sloping sides to smooth the corners out. You might encounter some funky placement around the connection to the circular segment, but it can be overcome fairly easy by removing some of the offending blocks nearby. Build a short interior staircase to connect the square to the circular segment, and then build up the pillars and then the walls one tile high on the circular segment itself. I would advise placing your transportory stone in the circular area before building the walls though. I made that mistake and then I had to go back on my own work later on, as you will see. From there we'll create the roof gables for the main building. Build this gable at the front and then shed gables on the sides. We're going to be using a sloping shed roof that goes from the first tile up to the third and then back down to the second at the rear. The front gable will break that roof up a bit and make it more attractive. Once the gables are in place, the roof is easy to construct. On the circular segment, I removed the walls, placed the transportory stone, and then rebuilt the walls as they were prior. I also added some detailing just below the ground level, though you don't have to do that, it's a very minor detail. The roof over the circular segment is pretty simple, just a standard gazebo roof that comes to a flat finish, topped with stable arches, wall caps, and a final gazebo roof cap made from wedges. I added some more wall caps around the roof for decoration, added fences at the front on the porch, and then replaced the stable pillars with insulated wood. Finally, I added a 2x1 strip at the side to match the blueprint and finish off the construction phase. As with our other EBA builds, we'll be doing some decorating. Usually we just do the essentials, but the transportory stone is already placed, so we'll just jazz the build up a bit. I firstly added ramps to the circular area for a bit of grounding, split the left side alcove in half and filled it with loads of chests for storage. This outpost is designed to be a bit more than just a transitory space, and it's somewhere you could probably live for a short time if you're farming in a certain area for a while. With that theme, I also added some basic crafting stations just for making or maintaining weapons, tools and armour. Of course, you could outfit this in any way you prefer. There might be enough room here to include something like a small wheel of pain if you get rid of some of the workstations, so you can have an outpost that farms thralls and allows teleportation. There's a fair amount of room here and thus a lot of options. I also added some more decorative things like tapestries, banners, hanging plants, etc. Finally, with the decoration finished, our teleporter outpost is complete. Considering all the amenities packed into this build, I think it ends up quite charming and cozy. The material palette really suits the design, and of course you have the function of the nearby teleporter that makes this outpost even better. Rather than living in a stone box with a teleporter inside, I think this is a much more elegant solution for PvE players. Of course, this is an EBA build, so this design can work with almost any material combination. I quite like Aquilonian Argosian and Numidian and Yamatai, though to be honest, this is probably the first EBA where I think stone brick and insulated wood is just a really good option, but of course you can use whatever you please. And there we have it, a Teleporter Outpost EBA for all your fast travel needs, able to suit any material palette anywhere on the map. Thanks for watching, and of course a massive thanks to our wonderful esteemed coffee cultists for continuing to support the channel over on Patreon. I've had this build complete since just before chapter 3 dropped and was just trying to find the time to edit it all together, but I think it was worth it. I'm very happy with this design and I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you soon.